This is Chris Kelly with Frank Giglia's home foam rolling routine. Now with this foam rolling routine, I want you to practice this routine 2 to 3 times a week. I'd like you to get 30 full rolls over each area that I'm about to show you. I'm just going to use a couple different implements and give you a couple options for each area. Alright, so the first area that I want you to focus on is what's called the T-band at the side of the leg. So what you're doing here, you're straightening the leg out under you. I want you to use this leg to just roll yourself up and down from the base of the hip all the way down to the kneecap. Now you'll notice I'm only rolling down to about the middle of the leg here. I'm kind of segmenting it. A lot of people have a hard time getting all the way up and down. So what I find is I like to do up and down halfway 30 times, and then from the middle down to the bottom 30 times. That really helps you to get a more focused stretch everywhere. Alright, once you get done with the side of the leg there, we're going to move on to the quad, or the front of the leg. So with this, I'm shifting one leg off to the side here. I'm using this down leg to help push me up and down. I'm kind of turning my weight onto the side of my leg here to really get a focused roll here on the quadricep in the front of the leg. I want you to start at the base of the hip, and once again you can segment from the middle down to the up to the top, and then from the middle down to the bottom. Now the other thing that you want to look at with this is turn on to the side. You'll feel more of a focused stretch in the outer calf or the outer quad usually, and you know, wherever you feel tightness or just pain or soreness, that's where you want to focus on, because that's really the area of need. You can kind of turn on to the outside here to focus on the outer quad. You can turn inside to focus on the medial quad and more of the adductors or the groin area. This is also an area that tends to get bundled up. So I do maybe 50 on the outside, 50 on the inside, just kind of look for different areas. Your next area of focus is going to be for the hip rotator. Okay, the hip rotator is your butt cheek. All right, what I want you to do there, you're going to sit on the roller here, cross one leg over the other, and then you're going to turn over onto the side of the leg that's crossed. So I'm turning onto this side here, and I'm just rolling over my butt cheek. Now usually with this, you're going to find 1 or 2 spots that are particularly tight or painful. I want you to just concentrate and roll over that spot for about 15 reps. Really press down on into it until it starts to kind of depress, the pain starts to dissipate just a little bit. For the butt cheek, you can progress from the foam roller to a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball like I've got here. Generally the progression would go larger to smaller. So the foam roller is bigger, therefore it's less dense. The ball gets a much more focused stretch. So again, with the ball, I just want you to sit on this thing, just roll it over your butt cheek. You can cover a lot more surface area with this, really, and just concentrate on the areas that are tight. If you're particularly tight in the hips, that's an area that you want to focus on. All right. Now the next area that you're going to roll is your lower and your upper back. All right. For the lower back, you're just crossing your arms here. You're rolling along just the lower part of your back. All right. I'm just looking for 30 rolls here. Just relaxing. So really help to free up that area. This is one of those areas that you really feel loosened up after you get done. So this is even one that you might want to do on a daily basis, if anything. And now we're moving to the upper back. With the upper back, I want you to extend over the roller more. Alright, you're leaning more over the roller. I'm kind of almost coming back like I'm about to do a crunch. Don't crunch, but roll up from about mid-back to the base of your shoulder blades, a little bit above actually, almost to the neck. Just up and down 30 times. Alright, now from here, our last area of focus, alright, would be your lats or your armpits. Okay, so for the armpit, straighten my arm out here, getting it way out in front of me here. I'm just rolling along the sides. All right, I'm really feeling kind of a stretch here in the kind of the rib cage, right above the rib cage. Again, this is one of those places where you're going to find one spot that is particularly tight or sore. Really concentrate on that spot. Roll over for 30 reps and hit the other side. So again, just turning on to the other side here, straightening my arm out, rolling up and down this area. Okay, and combined with your daily postural work, this is going to really make a dent in your stiffness and soreness. This is going to really help to complement your workouts and improve your performance, as well as your swimming and everything else. And that's your foam rolling routine.